Alright, year 9. So today we are looking at composite area. So the area of composite shapes where we have two or more shapes combined. In this case we have a triangle and a rectangle. Now, the first thing we need to make sure is that we have all the dimensions needed to find the area of each shape. So to find the area of the rectangle in this shape, the area of a rectangle requires its length and its width. We know that this rectangle has a length of 5 centimeters and it has a width of 3 centimeters. So we know that we have the length and width of the rectangle. Okay? To find the area of the triangle, looking at our area formula, we need to have its base, length, and its height. So we have the height given here as 3 centimeters. Okay. Now the base is this length here. Okay. Which you'll notice is the exact same length as this length here, which is 5 centimeters. So we know that the base length of the triangle is also 5 centimeters. Now we know we have all the correct dimensions. We need to go ahead and set up our formula. So the area of this shape, we're going to combine the two formulas. So the area of the square is going to be length times width. Then we're going to add the triangle, which is 0.5 times base times height. Okay? It's really important that we list at the very start what the entire formula will be, so that from there, every statement is true. Okay? So once again, the length times width is for the rectangle. The 0.5 base times height is for the triangle. Alright, now we substitute from the values we found. So the length and width is going to be 5 times 3 plus 0.5 times the base value, which is 5, times the height, which is 3. Now we simplify. 5 times 3 is 15, plus, I'm going to leave the 0.5, because 5 times 3 is also 15. So it's 15 plus half of 15 is 7.5, which gives me a final value of 22.5 centimeters squared. Remember that in area, it's centimeters squared, meters squared, kilometers squared. It is really important you get the correct units for this topic. For the next question, we have a rectangle where half the circle has been cut out. Okay? So we're going to have a subtraction somewhere in our formula. The first step, as always, okay, check to see if we have the correct measurements we need to find the area of the relevant shapes. So we have a rectangle and a half circle. To find the area of a rectangle, we need length times width. So for the rectangle, we have a length of 10 centimeters. Remember, length is always the longest side. So L equals 10 centimeters. And we have a width of 8 centimeters. So W equals 8 centimeters. For the circle, to find the area, we need the radius value. Now, looking at our picture, we do not have a radius value for our circle, so we need to use the information that is provided to find it. If we know that, being a rectangle, these two lengths are even. then we know that 6 plus the diameter of our circle has to equal 10. So 6 plus the diameter has to equal 10. That means that this value here must be 4 centimeters. So the diameter of the circle must be 4 centimeters. If the diameter of the circle is 4 centimeters, then the radius is half of that. So r equals half of 4, so 4 divided by 2, which is 2 centimeters. Now we have the dimensions that we need, we can set up our formula. So our area is going to equal our rectangle, take away half the circle. Okay? So our rectangle is length times width, take away, and I'm going to put it all in brackets just to be sure. Now the area of a circle is pi r squared. But because it's half a circle, I'm going to then divide that by 2. Now we substitute. Length times width is going to be 10 times 8 for our rectangle, minus pi r squared. So r is 2, so pi times 2 squared divided by 2. Now we just simplify. 10 times 8 is 80, minus, going to leave the brackets in there, pi times 2 squared is 4, so pi times 4 divided by 2 equals 80 minus pi, 4 times divided by 2 is 2, so it's going to be pi times 2 equals 80 minus 2 pi. Now, while this would be the exact form, if you want it to 2 decimal places, we're going to bring up our calculator. We're going to say 2 pi Alright, try that again. Pi times 2 is 6.28318. Okay? So I'm going to say 80 minus 6.28, which is going to give me 73.72 as a final value. So 73.72, and our dimensions are all in centimeters, so it's centimeters squared. And that is the correct way to find composite area.